Hi, I'm John Mallos. Welcome to this live edition of Connect with Me on the showroom floor at Ventura TV on this day. It's a Tuesday morning. That means we're going to talk about business. And a business owner is in the house today to talk about what it takes to be a successful business owner. 436-ME-TV, option 11. If you want to call in and weigh in, do so. We have an open line. Back in a moment.
Tonight I want to discuss the importance of the television medium to the American people.
Back here on the program on a Tuesday morning. Glad you're here on Connect with Me on MeTV Fresno. It's Tuesday. That means the focus will be on business. Quick programming note before we get into the finer details of today's program. Tomorrow we're going to talk to Reza Nekumenish, and he's been here before from the Islamic Cultural Center. He'll be talking about some of those Syrian refugees that are here in the city of Fresno. In fact, just recently, if you go online, just within the last maybe couple of weeks, I'd say, there have been two articles about the Syrian refugees right here in the city of Fresno in the New York Times and in the LA Times, believe it or not. New York Times first, LA Times second. Go check it out if you can search for it online. We'll talk about those Syrian refugees and what they're up to here in the city of Fresno now. Then on Thursday, we've got Jennifer Crocker. She is a physiatrist. Do you know what that is? Physiatrist is a person that deals with the entire body, head to toe. She's a physical therapist, not really a therapist, but a doctor out at Children's Hospital. She deals with some physical therapy, but she's not really a therapist. We'll talk to her about what type of therapy you should have, what type of therapy your child should have if the case if your case what am I trying to say here? If your doctor recommends that you need therapy, you might want to call in on Thursday and talk to Jennifer because she's like a case manager. She's everything, my friend. Anyway, Temperance Flat Dam will be the topic on Friday and much more. For now, you're watching us live on Comcast, channel 375 as usual. It's Comcast Cable TV, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock in the morning. 436-ME-TV, option 11 if you want to call in. If you don't have Comcast cable, you can watch us over the air broadcast, 43.6, 13.1 over the air. 2 o'clock in the afternoon is the replay. Again, that's over the air broadcast, and it's 13.6 YouTube, 8 o'clock tonight, 4.6 Biz TV. After that, I assume all these will end up on YouTube, although some do not for whatever reason, not sure why. Anyway, the focus on today's program is the business end of things here in the city of Fresno and the entire Central Valley. So if you own a business, you're thinking about owning a business, you want to open up a business, today is the program for you because our guest today is featured inside Car Wash Magazine for this month, the month of August. Today is 8/1/2017. And so, matter of fact, the car wash business for him has been a long-time business, 30 years in the making. He's written 3 books as well. I want to roll the videotape, show you exactly what I'm talking about on today's program. There it is. He owns a car wash right here in the city of Fresno. It's called Great American Car Wash, located on Blackstone Avenue. This man apparently is an innovator. He's always looking for ways to improve customer satisfaction. At the very same time, he bends over backwards to please his employees. So how does he do it? How does he reduce the cost? How does he increase the profit and keep everyone happy at the same time? Well, not long ago, he attended an educational session at a car wash show where he found himself doing some volunteer speaking. Okay, someone asked the question in the audience, what do you do? Simple question, right? You'd think his answer would be, well, I own a car wash. That wasn't the answer. His answer was, I solve problems and create happiness. That was his answer. Are you in the car wash business? That's the question. Answer. Well, here's how he answered with a follow-up. Do you know how many millions of people drive their cars on the road every day? My job is to make their driving experience very enjoyable. My job is for them to say, wow, every time they get their car washed. I solve problems. I create happiness by washing and detailing cars. Period. End of story. Is that the key to success in any business, or just the car wash business? I sure would like to know. Maybe you'd like to know too. There's the owner. Our guest today will also talk about the ability for leaders to inspire, for leaders to motivate, mentor, empower people. Live in our studio is A.J. Rassamni, the owner of Great American Car Wash in Fresno. He is the man who wants to inspire others, including you. He's got one of his books, one of his 3 that he's written right here on the desk. It's called Gain the Unfair Advantage. We'll talk about that book and much more. But more importantly is how to be a successful business owner. And you know, keep in mind, yeah, you want to make a profit, but you also want to make your customers happy. You also want to keep your employees happy. Without a happy employee, you may not have a successful business. 436-ME-TV, option 11. He should inspire you. He inspires all of us. Back in just a moment.
Not sure what you're watching? Want to see what's coming up next? Or just want to browse what's on without the hassle of flipping channels? Your wish has come true. Now you can view schedules for all the digital TV channels available in the Central Valley. Get local weather updates and forecasts, and listen to nationally syndicated Biz Talk Radio, all on KVHF 4.1. Rescan your TV now, then tune in to Digital Channel 4.1 to start enjoying the all-new TV Guide.
When you're looking for KitchenAid innovation and quality, who has the answers, the selection, the price? Ventura TV Appliance. With billions in nationwide appliance buying power, more than Home Depot and Best Buy combined, we'll help you save. Our low prices on Energy Star qualified KitchenAid appliances save you energy and money, and pay no interest on select models when paid in full within 12 months. Ventura TV Appliance, serving you since 1951.
Back here on the program on Connect with Me on MeTV Fresno, A.J. Rassamni is here. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Hey, good. So the setup in the monologue was pretty much right on?
Very nice. Thank you.
Yeah? No, I mean, in what you said.
Yes.
Let me ask you something. You were at that conference. When was that, by the way?
That was last April.
Oh, okay. So it was in 2016 then?
April 2016, yes.
Okay. And so why was your answer not a direct answer, but more along the lines of, you know, this is how I view things, but I'm not really going to answer your question?
You know, actually, I was one of the audience, and then when the speaker asked a question, nobody raised their hand. Nobody volunteered, so I said, okay, I'll volunteer. And I know my questions aren't straightforward, my answers, so I don't want to volunteer, but nobody did, so I did. But really, in life, there's always a bigger purpose. There's a purpose of existence, I call it. So whatever you do in life, you need to feel fulfilled. You need to do something for others. So that's why you cannot look at what you do just from the service I provide, but it is what's the purpose of that service? What is it from the eyes of the client, of the prospect? So you need to see it from a bigger picture.
And the bigger picture for you is what?
In any business you're in business, you started that business for one reason, because you saw a problem and you want to solve that problem. And when you solve that problem, you create happiness for that client. So any business you're in business to solve problems and create happiness.
What, like any problem? Like what kind of a problem?
You give me a business and I'll let you know.
Car wash.
Car wash. Like I said, I'm in the business of solving problems and creating happiness. I want every customer to have the experience when they come to the car wash, say, wow. And they have to say, wow, every step of the way. Because this is the only way to have customers remember you and be willing to drive past other competitors that may be more convenient, may be cheaper, may have a better quality, to come to you because of the experience that you provided to them and because of the relationship they build with you.
All right, so let's roll the videotape. It's called Great American Car Wash. We have many videotapes to show you out there and what you guys do. This is the Great American Car Wash at Blackstone, on Blackstone Avenue. And so, of course, this one here, you know, it's almost like you're giving a commercial here a little bit. You just a little bit of a snippet of what you do. And so what's the experience for people who come into this car wash? What's the experience?
You know, it starts, like I said, every step of the way. Imagine when the first drive in and we call them by name. Because we remember a lot of people's names. Plus, we have our computer system that we collect customers' information, so we have their information. Let me tell you, how many car washes or businesses do you know that the client, on the day that, for example, they don't wash a car, they just come to hang out and say hello or bring some food for employees? How many places you see that this happens?
Is that what happens at your place?
It happens all the time. Not only that customers bring food, but employees on their days off, they come and hang around the car wash because they feel this is their family. I mean, we do a lot of barbecue, for example, at the car wash for everybody. We invite some customers, but mainly for the employees. But if we spend most of our time in the business, any business you're in, shouldn't that experience be enjoyable? Shouldn't every employee go to work, wake up every morning happy, looking forward to go to work, not for the paycheck, but because they want to serve others and they want to feel fulfilled?
Let's roll another videotape. It's called buffing. And so let's take your business, for example. How do you want to satisfy the customers? What's your number one goal in trying to satisfy the customers? Because the customer's looking in and he's going, look, I want a great car wash, but I don't want to pay a fortune for it. So what is your job and what's your mentality in trying to satisfy that customer? And you're looking at that individual customers, you're not looking at many of them coming in, you're just looking at them one at a time. What's your goal with each one?
It's again to create the experience. There's a study done at the restaurant industry, and it shows that when you rate a restaurant on the quality of food and the experience, if you rate the experience one star less than the quality of food, your business would drop by 20%. If you rate the experience 2 stars less than the quality of the food, so 3 versus 5, your business, the likeliness that customers will come back, it's less by 40%. If your experience is 2%, only 2 stars, then it's 6% likely, the likeliness that the customer will come back to you. So experience is everything.
So the experience at your car wash is what you're giving your customers, but will you do a better job in washing the car than, say, red carpet or any other car wash?
Okay.
I just brought up red carpet because it came to mind first.
Okay. So
Is there a trade-off? Great car wash, great experience, but is it, I mean, they come in, they want that car to be spick and span when they leave.
let me ask you this question. Who is the most important person in any business? I'll answer it. It's the employees. Because when you treat the employees nice, when they feel that this is their home, when they look forward to come to work every day, the way you treat the customers, they're going to treat, the way you treat the employees is the way they're going to treat the customers. If the customer comes in just once, I want to put my hours in, I'm just going to keep my head down, put my hours in so I can keep my job. Or what they're doing, they're protecting themselves. But when they feel safe at work, they're going to open their arms to the customer and say, welcome, I'm here to help you. What can I do for you? Our employees are empowered to do what is right for the customer to make sure that when they leave, they have an experience, unforgettable experience that they have no choice but to come back.
Roll the videotape. It's called Checking In. All right. How do you make your employees feel safe? How do you make your employees feel wanted? How do you make your employees not feel threatened with their job?
Okay. The way we work, it's where I call it, we inverted the triangle, the pyramid. So normally you go to any business, ask employees, who's the most important person over here? They're going to tell you the boss. So for us, we changed it around. I am on the bottom of the pyramid. So my job is the servant. I am the servant of my employees. My job is to make sure they're happy. Their job, so I'm the servant of the managers and employees. The managers does the same thing with the employees. So as we trickle it down this way, we create a culture that it's a serving business that we have, serving culture that we have. My job is to serve you, and you're going to serve the person below you, you're going to serve the person below you, and the staff at the end, they're going to feel safe. They're going to open their arms and say, I'm here to serve you, client. So you need to create that relationship. We have even a lot of employees. I mean, let me say this. You talk about car wash where most people maybe did not finish their 12th grade, okay? And we work as one family. We treat them, everybody's equal. Okay.
So is this the business model for you? Because a lot of people, they go to work and they fear for their job. They fear being fired. They fear being yelled at by their boss. They feel fear of being intimidated. Maybe there's harassment going on. So how do you eliminate all that? Just with the model that you just mentioned?
Exactly, because the person in charge is the owner of that company, the leader of that company. It's everything happens in that company is because of that leader. So you take any environment, take any neighborhood, okay? Who's in charge of that neighborhood? Who's in charge of that neighborhood? Is the leader of that neighborhood. Why, for example, in let's say low-income area, why if somebody lives in that area, let me say, if you have a belief and you have a certain behavior, okay, your behavior is part of the environment that you live in. And that behavior came from belief because of the environment you live in. If you're able to change the belief, you're going to change the behavior. I think that's the best way to put it. Change the belief, you change the behavior. So we change the belief over here that we are one family, we're equal. And everyone working for us today, they will tell you they've never worked in any place they feel so comfortable working at.
But see, I got to go to break, but you talked about the trickle-down effect, but you have it in reverse. Instead of the employees serving you, you serve at the pleasure of the employees, and it's a trickle-down effect.
Yes.
It's almost like the person at the bottom is almost like in charge to a certain extent. It has more power, or not more power, but a lot of power.
Well, but remember, we inverted the pyramid. I'm at the bottom.
You're
and at the
bottom.
top is the customer.
Okay.
So everybody below that is for one purpose, serving the customer.
Okay, so instead at the top of the pyramid, you being on top, you're at the bottom, customers on top.
Yes. We have one
You
purpose.
reversed it.
We have one purpose, serving that customer.
And where'd you come up with that business model?
It's my belief. It's who I am. It's a serving business that we're in, and I've been in a serving business for over 30 years. And the only way, you see, if you go to any CEO of Fortune 500 companies and tell them who's the most important, they tell you, oh, the customer. But when was the last time that CEO served the customer? 15 years ago? They never serve a customer. So who are they're in direct charge of the management. So they serve only the management. The management serve the people below them. They serve the people below them till the staff at the end to serve the clients.
AJ, will that model work with any business?
It's the only way. It's the only way. You have two choices. Either you're going to go to work every day, keep your head down because you want to keep your job, trying to protect yourself, or you're going to go open your arms to the client and say, I'm here to serve you and give you an unforgettable experience.
Right. Okay. AJ Rassamni is here. He is the owner of Great American Car Wash. He's also written 3 books. He's an entrepreneur. 436-ME-TV, option 11. We're getting his business ideas here on the program today. If you want to call in and weigh in, feel free. The line is open as I speak. Connect with me on MeTV Fresno. Back in a moment.
Frigidaire. It means the first electric refrigerator. The first compact electric range. Now, there's the Frigidaire Gallery Range with Symmetry double ovens. It's designed to cook multiple dishes at multiple temperatures, so you can prepare the entire meal at the same time. Frigidaire, over 90 years of legendary innovation.
See the full line of Frigidaire appliances at Ventura TV Electronics and Appliances.
When you like Ventura TV Appliance on Facebook, it's nice. But when you love the Whirlpool appliances we deliver, it's even better. Our website is cool, and it's a good place to start, but you really should touch the merchandise before you buy. Touch the new Whirlpool Ice Collection. It offers a modern style made to create an inspiring kitchen experience. Save big on this Whirlpool Black Ice or White Ice kitchen. Come in to Ventura TV Appliance and touch the merchandise today.
All right, back here on the program talking to AJ Rassamni about Great American Car Wash, and something that I want to talk about now is, as I ask for the videotape to be rolled, let's go to the polishing videotape. We'll run that one here. And as I talk over this, I want to ask you a question here. You were quoted, or actually you wrote this piece, and you say that the overall experience starts with the marquee sign, the landscape, building colors, how many cars in your parking lot, how many clients do you have in the store. It starts with the interaction with the employees, the greeter, the cashier, the staff, free popcorn, free coffee, newspaper, comfortable waiting area, clean restrooms, all free perks, incentives, quality, speed, overall value. Do you have that at this place here, your business?
Yes. Let me put it. I have a quote that I say all the time. You cannot blame a flood on one drop of rain, but it is all raindrops combined. So every one of these is a raindrop. Together they create a flood. So like I said from the beginning, the customer, when they come in every step of the way, they have to say, wow. And everybody at the car wash is part of that purpose of existence. I call it purpose of existence. And that's what's called the overall experience.
So that's from top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
Okay, you also talk about the owner or owners of any business. Your business depends on employees to create happiness and overall experience. We kind of talked about that, about the pyramid effect, how it's reversed. At the end of the day, you're asking your employees to help you build your vision. This simple answer is the difference between a true leader and a true person of authority. What do you mean by that?
Okay. See, there are leaders and there are those who lead. Leaders have authority. Those who lead have a vision, have a purpose that connects with the other person, that they are willing to follow you, not because of you, but because you are representing them. You're able to put into words what they feel. And this is the perfect example is Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi was a regular person, but he has a vision to free India with nonviolence. And one time there's a story, it's 2 years before they got their independence, one Indian person killed a British officer. And they were right there getting their, they were almost getting their independence. And Mahatma Gandhi said, no, let's stop. And his cabinet said, how can you stop? We're right there, we're gonna get our independence. He said, I refuse to get our independence on the blood of one British officer. So he postponed their independence 2 years because of that. And the people believed in him and they followed him. So he was the first one, obviously, that talked about the nonviolence.
Okay, back to this about being a true leader. You say this is the simple answer. The difference between someone who started a business for money and someone who started a business to solve a problem or create happiness.
Yes.
Okay, explain that.
Okay. When you're in business only for money, the customers will sense that. But when you're in business because you truly love that person in front of you, you truly want their best interests in mind, you truly want them to have an experience, you truly want them to tell everyone about you, you truly want them to come back, you have no choice but to help them solve the problem they really have.
Okay, and so do you know a lot of business owners who just started their business because they want to make money and they're not in focus or in tune with the customer, their employees?
So let me ask,
do you know business owners like that?
Okay. There's a lot. Obviously,
do you know them personally?
Obviously, we're not going to mention those people.
No, but do you know them?
Well, they do exist everywhere. In any business, any industry, they do exist. But again, everybody started a business because they saw a need. Okay, yes, ultimately, I want to make sure, ultimately you are in business to make money. And you have to make money, you have to charge adequate for the services that you provide. It's your fiduciary duty to do that for a simple reason, because if you don't charge enough money, then you're gonna be out of business. If you're out of business, you're not doing favor for that client that you're serving, you're not doing favor for everyone else that you're serving, you're not doing favor for your employees, and you're not doing favor for your own family. So you need to charge money. That's facts of life.
Well, how much do you charge? How do you know how to set the price? In other words, you're looking at a car wash and say, okay, I'm going to charge $3.95 for this, $7 for that, blah, blah, and so on. Okay. How do you know? Where do you get the scale from? You make it up out of thin air, or do you follow a model?
Well, there's a model. Okay. And the model is, you know what your fixed expenses are, you know what your variable expenses are, and you know how much income you need to make for yourself, and that's the model.
Okay. And
So
how much
normally,
you got to pay your employees.
of course. So normally, honestly, in any business, you're always making 3 times what your cost is, basic, because you need to pay employees, you need to pay fixed expenses, and you need to make income for you. So you have to charge 3 to 4 times more, and this is really on the low side too.
Okay. So you say here in your article that that you wrote, by the way, the problem starts with owners' misconception by raising prices. They will lose customers. Okay. The big mistake is that owners make the price the main issue instead of concentrating on the value, the quality, and the customer experience. So is this the problem with a lot of business owners, most business owners, or just some, that they focus too much on the price?
This is the problem with every business that is not successful that can't make enough money. That's a problem. So let me give you an example. I have a pen over here.
Okay.
So if I tell you this pen is worth $100, you're going to say it's too much money. Why? Because it's compared to what? But if I tell you the story about the pen, I'd say first, you know, people buy because of emotion. Nobody buys because of logic. It's all about emotion. Okay? So if I make you hold the pen and I tell you write your name and feel how it feels, see how it writes very good, then I tell you a story about the pen. This is the same pen that President of the United States signed such and such law. This is the same pen that Queen Elizabeth keeps in her purse. As a matter of fact, this is the same pen that every celebrity carries today, because this pen symbolizes success that you achieved. So you have a choice. You can get this pen for $100 today, which is valued at $200, or you can get this pen for $10. Which one do you want? I created a story. I created a value.
Okay.
It's no longer about the price.
Okay. All right. AJ Rassamni is here talking about his business philosophy. 436 MeTV option 11. He owns Great American Car Wash. We have an open line. You want to call in, weigh in. We're back in just a moment.
When you like Ventura TV Appliance on Facebook, it's nice. But when you love the Frigidaire Gallery appliances we deliver, it's even better. Our website is cool, and it's a good place to start, but you really should touch the merchandise before you buy. Time for that upgrade to an Energy Star qualified French door Frigidaire Gallery refrigerator. Quality appliances for the way you live. Get the best selection, price, and service in town without waiting. Come in to Ventura TV Appliance and touch the merchandise.
The following is a list of celebrities you will not see on MeTV programs. Charlie Sheen, Lindsay Lohan, Snooki, Paris Hilton, Perez Hilton, Honey Boo Boo, Justin Bieber, Simon Cowell, Chris Brown, Miley Cyrus, and the Real Housewives of any place. This is who you will see on MeTV programs. Lucy, Ralph, Mary, Perry, Gilligan, Kenner, Spock, Batman, Rowdy, Festus, and the Beaver. MeTV. Thanks for watching.
All right, back here on the program, AJ Rassamni is here. We're talking about Great American Car Wash. AJ, let me ask you a question. I want to roll another piece of videotape out there because I want to show your car wash located at Blackstone and
Dakota.
Dakota, that's right. Let's roll a videotape called Silver BMW. I guess they're working on this car out there now. And so these are some of your employees. Explain to me about your employees. How many do you have? How long have they been with you? And furthermore, you were telling me the story about there's a local company that perhaps would like to steal some of your employees, maybe steal your business model, maybe steal some secrets, business secrets. Has that been going on?
Yes. First, I want to point to the video. If you notice, we have like 3 or 4 people work on a car because we all work as a team.
Okay.
You go to any other car wash in town, it's only 1 person per car. So we do finish faster. We work as a team, and everybody double check. So we don't have one supervisor check on the car, but we have every person there is empowered to make sure the car is clean. We do have local car wash that send people. They come to the car wash, to walk in the car wash, to talk to my employees and say, hey, you want to go work for us, we'll pay you more money. And every person, every staff member, they run straight to me and tell me, look, he's trying to recruit me, I'll never go work there. And because we have the culture and
Are
people...
they spies? Are they coming on your property?
They come, they walk on property during business hours. One time they came and washed the car, they asked the ticket writer, Last 2 weeks ago, somebody walked to the business, just parked the car, walked in, went next to the tunnel, called the employee, say, hey, you want to come and work for us? We'll pay you more money. So they're coming actively to the car wash. It's not something illegal, but it is unethical to be doing that.
How many employees do you have?
We have 15 employees.
Full-time or part-time? Or?
Well, we have mixed between full-time and part-time.
Okay, can you talk about the business, what business it was that was trying to penetrate your business?
Well, I did put it on Facebook, and I did post something on Facebook.
Okay, so which
you
one
want
was
to
it?
say it? It's Red Carpet Car Wash.
Okay, so Red Carpet is trying to spy on you and maybe steal some of your business secrets as some of your employees here. And you know, I guess that says a lot about your business too, because if your employees were unhappy, then maybe they would have taken the offer.
Yes, actually.
So why wouldn't they go for more money?
You know, because people work not for the money. It's they want to look forward to come to work every day. You spend most of daytime at work. So you have a choice between going to a place that you're happy to go to, looking forward to go to. You're going to feel fulfilled end of the day because you made a difference in people's life, or you're going to go just work for your paycheck. So it is not always about the money. It is about the culture. It's about the happiness, about the feeling. It's about feeling fulfilled and a purpose. And this is what we really work on. It's really, we have a family culture.
And how did you find out about this penetration on your business there?
Like I said, my employees come to me and tell me right away,
Oh,
hey.
they tell you right away?
Oh, right away. They come to me, hey, they're trying to recruit me. Actually, if you look online, if you type best car wash in Fresno or type car wash in Fresno, we always come number one. And we come number one, we have the most reviews and the best reviews. I have one car wash. Red Carpet have multiple car washes. I mean, but there's no comparison. Then my next competitor is way below me on the number of reviews and the number of stars that they have.
Yeah, you know, it's quite amazing that your employees have been approached how many times now?
Multiple times.
Multiple times, and they refuse the offer each and every time. And
yes.
So it's a reflection on your business. It's a reflection on you. And so give out your phone number real quick in case people want to call you.
The car wash number is 222-1818, 222-1818.
Okay, and you don't necessarily want them to call you because they want their car washed. You'll talk to them about anything, right?
I'll give my cell number too. It's 284-1919, 284-1919. Let me say something. It is hard to be a servant leader. It is easy to be the boss. The boss.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Because it costs me more, and maybe emotionally, it costs me more time to create that culture, to take care of the people that work for me. It's an extra time I need to put in. But it is easy just to be a boss. Somebody doesn't do something right, send them home. Versus for us is, if somebody's not doing something right, we say, are you okay? Can I help you? So we create that relationship. We have a bond that's, and without that bond, I mean, there's no purpose of coming to work. Why would you come to work just for your check? I mean, you live one time only. You need to have a purpose. You need to enjoy what you're doing.
All right, roll the videotape, and it's called Red SUV, I believe. We'll look at that one here. And I want to ask you about being a leader and how you inspire your employees and what you do at your business to inspire your employees, to motivate them, to mentor them, to empower them. How do you do that day in and day out?
Okay. There's one thing. Normally at work, bosses teach their employees to follow the rules. We teach them to break the rules when they have to. So they're empowered to do what's right. They feel that this is their own business. There's no place they've worked at, every employee that working for me today, no place they worked at, they were treated the way they're treated over here. Mm-hmm. They feel this is their home. They feel I have the power to do what's right. I don't have to go back and ask someone to do it. And that's the difference.
When they go to work for you, do they have to learn how to wash a car?
Of course.
What do they have to learn?
Everything depends if they have any past experience. But yeah, we train them every step of the way. And I do sit with them at least 2 hours. And this is what's important, actually. When I hire people, I have 5 ex-convicts working for me.
Okay.
I believe there are 5 today. They are the most loyal people. the most honest people working for me. Why? Because I'm the only one that gave them a chance. I mean, those people, what they went through is because of the environment they were in. I mean, imagine we have somebody's born in a low-income area for single parents. Maybe they were teenagers, maybe no parents at home, and they go out to the neighborhood and they belong to that neighborhood and what kind of neighborhood they have. So this is the influence when they were born, when they're teenagers. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's what they were surrounded with. You are product of your environment. So as they grow and they realize that everything was in the past is wrong, I need to change, they need someone to give them a chance. So when I hire people, I talk to them personally. And I look at their behavior, I look at their belief. This is what I look for. I don't care if they really know the car wash or not, it's what kind of person they are. Because I'm looking at certain people only to work for me. And then we train them.
And what kind of certain people are those that you're looking for?
You know what? I have a guy.
What qualities are you looking
Yes.
for?
It's they really want to change their life. That's the kind of people I'm looking for. They really, I look for people that they're not coming to work just to make the check and leave. Those are people I don't want them to be working for me. I look for people that I know they can be part of our culture.
Have you ever had employees let you down?
Is everyone perfect?
No.
No. That's why I say it is harder to be a servant leader than just be a boss.
But have you hired somebody and you say, oh, I made a mistake?
And we let them go. You have to know when you hire people that don't belong to your culture, you have to let them go.
Yeah, and you've done that.
Of course. It's
Yeah.
hard. I always give chances before I do that, but yes, we do that.
Right. Okay. AJ Rassamni is here, the owner of Great American Car Wash, 436 MeTV, option 11. We're back with our program here in just a moment. You can call in. Got an open line. Back in a moment.
Want to create something extraordinary? Create perfection. Our lifestyle appliances make it easy. KitchenAid, Ventura TV appliance, and you, when only the best will do.
When you like Ventura TV Appliance on Facebook, it's nice. But when you love the Samsung big screen we deliver, it's even better. Our website is cool, and it's a good place to start. But you really should touch the merchandise before you buy. Time for that upgrade to an HD 3D web-enabled Samsung TV. Get the best selection, price, and service in town without waiting. Come in to Ventura TV Appliance and touch the merchandise today.
Great American Car Wash is all about creating happy customers and clean cars. My name is AJ Rassamni, and I'm the owner of Great American Car Wash. We guarantee the customer they're going to get a cleaner car, they're going to be shinier than any other place, and it's going to be faster than any other place. Especially on the express washes. We guarantee it in 5 minutes or you don't pay for it. First, we're the only car wash I know of in Fresno that we steam clean a vehicle interior instead of shampoo. A steam clean gets rid of dust mites, bacteria, allergy, and asthma from your vehicle. The second thing is we're one of the few car washes that offers Teflon on the vehicle instead of wax. And we're the only car wash I know of in Fresno that offers up to 3 years guarantee with the Teflon. If the car is not clean, it's not shiny, in the next 3 years you bring it back, we detail it one more time for you for free. I believe in giving back in any community you work in. We've been doing fundraising for Fresno State, American Cancer Society, Make-A-Wish Foundation, and many schools and churches in the area. I have my picture with my name and my cell number for customers. If they're not happy, they can call me directly. Our mission is to exceed our customers' expectations and to become the standard by which all car washes are measured.
His service is just great, and I'm very, very happy he opened up.
Always Great American Car Wash. I have 5 cars. I bring them to Great American Car Wash. I recommend that you bring them here.
If you drive a car, we're looking for you.
All right, Great American Car Wash, owned by AJ Rassamni. Got a caller waiting on the line. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
I've never done this before, but he had said something on the show today. I watch your show every day. I watch MeTV all day long. Okay, you can't take me away from the westerns.
Okay.
But he had said that it connects with his employees, and I just thought that was wonderful, because I know when I was working, I'm 53 now, when I was working, if I had a boss like you, I probably would have things now, because I would have stayed with my job. Okay, I always had real bad bosses. So I just wanted to say, thank you for you, thank your mother for you, and for all those kids that are out there that need help.
Okay, any questions?
A lot of kids need work, and they need someone like you. That's really good what you're doing. So
do you have any,
thank
do you have any questions for our guest?
I just wanted to let them know thank you, and you had said that you work with a lot of churches and stuff like that. I mean, do you have any kind of information on that? Do you have people go in with you on stuff, or?
I didn't hear the question.
What was the question again?
He said he works with a lot of churches. Does he have any information on any of that he gives out at the car wash, or is?
Okay.
Do you have any kind of pamphlets, leaflets, or anything about some of the things that you?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We donate a lot every year for nonprofit organizations, church, schools, veterans organizations, law enforcement.
Yep.
I mean, we donate maybe over $100,000 a year in car washes so they can raise funds. So we do that all the time. And I just want to say thank you, because by you just calling and saying what you said, I feel fulfilled. I know I have my purpose, and I'm working my purpose.
Yeah, 436 MeTV option 11. Hey, I want to get back to Red Carpet Car Wash just for a moment, your main competitor. We do have a videotape with sound. Roll it with sound.
Give Red Carpet Car Wash a couple of minutes and we'll make you and your car feel like new. Introducing Ride and Shine $3.99. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Ready. Red Carpet Car Wash. Fresno, Clovis, and Visalia.
All right, our program today is on Great American Car Wash. That was Red Carpet trying to penetrate and infiltrate the Great American Car Wash parking lot there to try to maybe steal some secrets, trade secrets, business secrets. And so how did you handle the situation? And I noticed their car wash much different in the way that they wash cars than you do.
Yes.
What is the difference, and how did you handle that situation? That's a two-part question.
Okay, so the main difference is it's like any other car wash really in town. It's or anywhere you go. It's the employees work individually per car. They keep their own tips. So what we have is a teamwork. So the person at the car wash can work in the front, in the back, wherever it's needed. They're going to go to that area and work. And because we work as a team, we can finish the car a lot faster. So we, on regular days, we finish the cars within 20 minutes. Sometimes we delay it to 30 minutes because customers say, oh, what did you do in 20 minutes? They don't see the value. So sometimes we delay for that purpose. But we have 3-4 people working on the car at the same time. Whenever we have a person not doing anything, they're going to go help on that car. So our goal is to speed up the process as much as we can.
All right. Okay, so how did you handle the red carpet penetration on your parking lot? That's what I want to know. They sent some secret agents out to spy on you guys.
Yeah. So one time, the audacity is 2 red carpet employees came with their shirts on in the car. They
were wearing red carpet shirts?
That was last time. In the car, they didn't get out of the car. They got an express wash, and they asked the ticket writer and other people to go work for them as they're in the car.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, like I said, the guy parked his truck on the side and have it on video. Came and talked to the employee to go work there. Obviously said no. So when they tell me, and I did it last couple of times, so I create a poster, a sign, I put it on Facebook and let the whole world know what they're doing. But there's nothing I can do. I know, I trust my guys. I know they're never going to leave. They're not going to leave for a little bit extra money because that's not the purpose. Mm-hmm. So I'm not, I don't want them to come to walk on my property because that's really unethical what they did. But I know my guys will not leave. And they gave me a story to put online.
Oh, yeah. So you wrote about it on Facebook?
Yeah, I put it on Facebook.
Yeah. Hey, quickly, I got to go to another break here, but before I do, I want to hold this book up. And obviously, you brought this book in before, but it's called The Gain the Unfair Advantage. I'm going to hold that up real quick and see if I can get it on. There it is, right there. No glare of any kind. So what is this book specifically target? And the other question is, once you get into this book, I want to talk about your article, of course, in the Car Wash magazine, but focus on this for a moment. What's the focus here? What's the message?
You know, first I would say, yes, I'm in the car wash for the last 30 years, but I do webinars, weekly webinars. I travel and I speak. I consult businesses. So it's not really the car wash, but the car wash is where everything I learn, I implement in the car wash, because knowledge is not power. Power is only when you take that knowledge and you implement it. So the car wash is where I implement everything I do. I do have a technology company too, so I have other businesses too, but car wash is what I had for 30 years. So this book is written really for entrepreneurs from A to Z. It's to help them strive and succeed. If you and it all starts with the mindset, because first you have to conceive what you want, you have to believe it, and then there's a lot of principles you need to follow to implement for you to achieve your goal. So success is a recipe, but it starts with a mindset. And this book goes from A to Z, how you become entrepreneur to become business owner, and how to run a profitable business.
And has this book, how do people obtain this book? How do they buy it? Where do they find it? Online?
It is on Amazon.
Okay.
Easy to find on Amazon. Just type my name or type Gain the Unfair Advantage, and it'll show up.
You've written 2 other books?
The other 2 books are for the car wash industry. Okay. One of them called Increase Business 30% 30 Days. And today that book is a must-read anybody in a business. And the second book is called Dirty Cars, Filthy Rich. And it's how to use the automated system to increase the dollar per car.
Interesting. You know, I want to get back to that, you know, the difference between the red carpet car wash and how it washes your car as opposed to how you get a car wash at your place. But there's a difference in the machinery, not just the people, right?
Well, to be honest, the machinery we have the same equipment. We buy it from the same company, so it's top of the line equipment. Okay. But it is the people that makes the difference.
It's how that equipment is used?
It's equipment is equipment. It's maybe what chemicals you're using with the equipment makes a difference. Okay. The chemicals, but ultimately, the business is run because of the people. You do business with people, not companies. So the people are the secret of any business. It's the intangible secret of any business. And if you don't take care of your people, they're not going to take care of your customers.
Okay. AJ Rassamni is here. Great American Car Wash, 436 MeTV, option 11. We're back in just a moment here on Connect with Me. And you know what? We have an open phone line, so call in if you want. Back in a second.
The new Frigidaire Professional line at Ventura TV Video Appliance. Enjoy generous-sized cooktops and sauté or simmer with ease, while true convection ovens offer even baking and juicy roasting perfection. Foods stay their freshest in spacious refrigerators with convenient controls and clear filtered ice and water. Easy to clean surfaces reduce fingerprints, and the quietest of dishwashers makes cleanup a snap. The new Frigidaire Professional line at Ventura TV Video Appliance.
Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're the save energy, save time, save money place. The Energy Star qualified #1 rated high-efficiency Cabrio from Whirlpool Place. You heard right. Right now, save big on select Whirlpool Cabrio laundry pairs and pay no interest when paid in full within 6 months. At the hometown low price, think outside the big box place. Since 1951, Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're working hard to be your place.
All right, AJ Rassamni, featured in this month's Car Wash magazine for the month of August. And what's the focus of the article?
You know, first we were talking, and I've just looked at my previous article I wrote, and I like to say this quote: "The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest thing. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things." And this is said by Ronald Reagan.
Okay, okay. And so, And so that's one of Ronald Reagan's quotes, but and you agree with that, obviously. What's the focus of the article in Car Wash?
Well, this article, it's basically, it's for the car wash industry, explain our process, how we work at a car wash, so maybe they can get inspired or inspired and doing some changes in their business too, to run it. So it talks about my story, how I got into car wash business. I think I said that, not this session, we said it before. It's I used to work at a car wash. You know, I came from Lebanon as an immigrant in 1985. 1987, I moved to Los Angeles. I worked at a car wash. And within a week, I said, wow, I love this business. And I set my goal to own it within 10 years. So I came here, wanted to live the American dream. Yeah. So I say, luckily, I did not have any friends who tell me that was impossible. I did not know. So within 10 years, I owned that car wash. And actually, the story is in the book. Yeah. Because it is really all mindset. It's success is a recipe. If you get that recipe from successful people and you follow it, you're going to achieve your dreams and goals. But the question is, are you willing to pay the price? And most people are not willing to pay that price.
What's the price?
I'll give you an example. Average people in the United States work 32 hours a week.
Okay.
Yet they watch 34 hours of television. Okay? So after working, work, you have to work because you need to pay your bills. But after work, what are you doing to improve your life? You know, it's because to improve your life, it's painful. I need to do extra stuff versus watching TV is easy. It's pleasure. So always people go toward the pleasure instead of knowing that I need to pay a price for me to change my life to get a better life. See, in life, there's two things, pain and pleasure. People, you know, there's, for the pain, today's pain, there's greater pain for today pleasure. If you do pleasure today, it's going to cause you greater pain in the future. If you go toward the pain today, which do the things that needs to be done, you're going to have greater pleasure in the future. Okay.
So
I give you an example.
What price did you pay?
What I say, I dedicated first 10 years for the car wash when I was getting paid 6 days a week. I was working 7 days a week. I was taking over everybody's duties. For example, you're the manager that's in charge of customer service, and the customer has a complaint. Who wants to talk to a customer complaining? Don't worry, sit down, let me do it for you. You're in charge of employees, but it's too much work. Don't worry, sit down, let me take over for you. So I was taking over everybody's responsibilities at the car wash. So most people go to work 8 hours a day, and they work less than 3 hours. That's it. That's all really 3 hours they put in. The other is wasting time, the other hours. So versus me, I was taking all the responsibility, and I was doing it myself. So I became so valuable to the business that the business couldn't run without me. So most people go to the business owner and say, give me a raise, and I promise I'll work hard. And a business owner, I say, okay, if you could work hard, why aren't you? You know, so versus for me, I became so much value to the business that the business couldn't run without me, that the owner had no choice but to give me a raise. And eventually I became a partner, 15% partner, and then I bought the rest of the business from him. But when you become so valuable, the owner has no choice but to give you a raise and take care of you, because if he doesn't, someone else is going to do it.
So the price that you paid was putting in longer hours?
Was becoming so valuable to the business that every day I was thinking.
But was it putting in longer hours or
more productive hours?
Or
no.
Picking up more responsibility during your normal hours?
Okay, putting in more productive hours, more valuable hours.
Taking on more responsibility.
Exactly.
Okay, voluntarily?
Yes.
And your boss noticed that?
So I tell you a story. When I first came to the United States, I worked in 1985 at Marshall's. And I was working part-time because I was going to school. And the full-time employees, they have to take everything from the warehouse, put them out on the racks. So Saturday, I work 8 hours. And I came there and noticed there's a lot of stuff in the stock yet they haven't taken out. That wasn't my job. My job was cleaning the floor and register. But what I did, I went to the stock, I brought stuff out, I put them down, and in the boxes, I was putting them on the rack. Then my 8 hours passed, I couldn't finish. I punched out, I took my tie out, I came back to the floor, and I was putting on the rack. And other employees asking me, what are you doing? I said, I didn't finish this when I was working, so I'm trying to finish it. They said, why? So for me at that time, I didn't understand what they're talking about because you're not getting paid. And for me, in my mentality, my belief is I need to finish what I started. So I had to put them on the rack. And that's the difference. You're only going to go work for your check, or you're going to go work for the company.
So did the other employees let you finish?
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't stop me from finishing. They're employees. We were the same level. Yeah. But they didn't understand what I was doing, and I did not understand what they were talking about. And again, I want to repeat that. That's very important. You can work for your check, or you can work for the company.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a big difference.
All right. So talk about giving back to the community.
Okay.
What do you do to give back? We got like 3 minutes here.
Okay. You know, I believe owning a business is a privilege, and when you have that privilege, because of that community, you need to give back to that community. So today, I'm the president of Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Yep.
We created a partnership between the law enforcement and the schools and Big Brothers Big Sisters. And starting September, we're going to have law officers mentoring kids one-on-one. So every week, they're going to have lunch with that kid at school. And so they're going to be their mentor, and that's going to help change their belief.
Okay.
And when you change their belief, their behavior changes. Because now they're going to see light at the end of the tunnel.
How long have you been the president of Big Brothers Big Sisters?
1 year.
1 year?
Yes, October last year.
All right. So are you taking on too much, do you think? Or you feel like you're giving back?
You know, they say if you want something to be done, give it to the busy man, busy person. So I don't have enough work. I can take more.
You can take more?
Of course.
Okay, what else would you like to do and to give back? And what advice would you give other people to try to get them involved in the system?
Well, everybody has a purpose. Everybody has something to feel fulfilled. You know, the funny thing, if you go to the bookstore and try to find self-improvement books, it's always about me. How can I improve myself? How can I 5 steps to improve this, 5 steps to improve that? There's no book saying how can you improve somebody else's life. And that's what we need. Fulfillment only happens when you help other people.
Maybe that's your next book. What do you think?
Well, I have a lot of books in mind. I'm writing a book right now called True North, Stop Dreaming, Start Achieving.
All right. So, but that's another book, but you know, you might consider writing the one about helping others instead of the self-help books.
Yes.
You know, 7 steps to happiness. What are those 7 steps?
Is by helping others.
Helping others.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So once again, your phone number, if you want to give it out, AJ,
it's,
got about 30
my cell
seconds
number.
left.
My cell number is 284-1919, 284-1919, and the car wash is 222-1818, 222-1818.
Okay, and you guys are open when? Monday
7 days a week.
Monday through Sunday?
7 days a week.
7 days?
Officially 8:30, but we do open before 8:30.
Okay, so you're open 7 days. Are you there 7 days a week?
I
Not
try my
really.
best as much as I can.
Yeah. Okay. AJ Rassamni, come back again. I like your philosophy.
Thank you very much.
Like your business model. It
Thank you.
really is interesting. All right. He is the owner of Great American Car Wash. Go check him out. Blackstone and Dakota. Tomorrow it's Reza Nekumenish. He is from the Islamic Cultural Center. We'll talk about the Syrian refugees right here in Fresno. Back again tomorrow. See you then. Have a good day.
When you like Ventura TV Appliance on Facebook, it's nice. But when you love the Whirlpool appliances we deliver, it's even better. Our website is cool, and it's a good place to start. But you really should touch the merchandise before you buy. Touch the new Whirlpool Ice Collection. It offers a modern style made to create an inspiring kitchen experience. Save big on this Whirlpool Black Ice or White Ice kitchen. Come into Ventura TV Appliance and touch the merchandise today.
When you're looking for Whirlpool innovation and quality, who has the answers, the selection, the price? Ventura TV Appliance. With billions in nationwide appliance buying power, more than Home Depot and Best Buy combined, we'll help you save. Our low prices on Energy Star qualified Whirlpool appliances save you energy and money, and pay no interest on select models when paid in full within 12 months. Ventura TV Appliance, serving you since 1951.
When you like Ventura TV Appliance on Facebook, it's nice. But when you love the Samsung big screen we deliver, it's even better. Our website is cool, and it's a good place to start.